Alrighty, essential question K. How did the beliefs and practices of the primary religions in Europe affect its society? So, talking about religions once more, beliefs and practices, an area which you're going to have a whole lot more background knowledge on, to be sure. You learned about it in middle school. But to review, we've kind of gone on a tour of the world and its different religions and its different states that were created, usually around those religions. The Americas were kind of the only one where we really didn't talk about how closely tied religion and state building was. But to bring us back to this continent, there is one religion that we really know is predominant in Europe, Christianity, right? However, we can't say that's the only one, okay? Because Islam in particular makes its way into Europe. And where do we think that would happen? Oh, well, it happens where it borders it. So this area right here is conquered by Muslims. This area right here is conquered by Muslims, okay? We have the Moors coming out of North Africa, and we have the Turkic Ottomans coming out of the Asia Minor area right here with the Ottoman Empire, okay? And so we also have little dots of Judaism, of Jews all over, because the Jews don't really ever get their own state. They are constantly treated like second-class citizens within other, because they're a minority within other states, because they're always the minority religion. Additionally, and this is important, Christianity isn't really even one church because it's split. We have Roman Catholics in the West, and we have Eastern Orthodox here in the East, okay? So there's a real brief overview of the different religions that you will find within Europe, okay? Now, how does that affect its society? Well, Christianity in particular is used as the justification for feudalism, which is what we're going to talk about in the next topic. But of course, it will be referenced in this one. Okay, so Christianity is basically the rationale for everything. It's the rationale for feudalism, which is the way the society is organized, but it's also the rationale for why Christians decide to wage war against Islam, right? The Pope says, the leader of the Catholic faith says, we need to have control over Jerusalem. We need to have a control over these holy sites. And so what does he do? He amasses the armies of Europe and commands them down into the Middle East to conquer those areas. And of course, they do so multiple times with varying levels of success. Okay. But one last thing that I want to note here is that it wasn't just Christians against Muslims, right? It's Christians against Christians. It's Christians against Jews. When the Black Plague comes through Europe, well, Jews are the abnormal ones. Jews are the minority. They're the ones we don't really understand. So there's the ones who take the blame on occasion. Okay. And of course, everybody's greedy, including Christians. So Christians fight other Christians for wealth and power. Okay. So there you go.